I was just thinking about what made Walter Doyle and Robert Ricketts different from the average typical dentist, orthodontist, pediatric dentist of their time. What made them different? And I'm going to tell you, these were two pioneers who absolutely changed the world that we know of what we do in our dental care, our dental practice, our orthodontics, our pediatric dentistry every day. And I think it's really crucial that we know that people like that and remember some of the things that they did so that we can model after that, so that we can learn, so that we can do what they did. What made them different? Well, number one, both of them were lifelong learners. They never stopped learning. I'm not saying because they had to submit CE credits. And by the way, back then, less states had worry about CE credits. No, they just kept learning and growing and learning and growing because they wanted to. They had passion for what they were doing. And as a lifelong learner, I remember Walter Doyle telling me one time, you know, I thought I was a great note taker, and I was sitting next to Ricketts at a meeting recently, and I was scribbling notes and taking notes, and we had a break. And at the break, I looked over, and I had a full page of notes from the morning. I was real proud of them for myself because I could go back and study them. Lo and behold, he had 3 pages. How could he get 3 pages of notes when I thought I'd been taking notes, everything I could write down? The point is, and of course he chuckled, the point is both of them, without meaning to be competitive at all, were both taking notes. Why? Because they both knew that one exposure to new material doesn't get you much of anywhere. That 7 to 9 exposures get you to where you begin to utilize the information in order to change what you're doing with the information. So number 1 was lifelong learning. Number 2 was passion. They were both so passionate about what they did. It's interesting because Walter Doyle was passionate about a lot of things, as was Ricketts. One of the things that Walter was passionate about was dancing. He was practically a professional dancer in several different aspects of dance, and Ricketts was practically a professional singer, vocalist in music. But they were also passionate about their dentistry. So they weren't passionate just in their work or just in their personal life, but rather in so many aspects. So, well, how does this relate to being a great dentist? If you can enjoy your passions, whatever they may be, and make dentistry one of them, oh my gosh, you talk about being happy and being centered and being peaceful and harmonious in your practice, in your life of professional aspects. Oh, it will be amazing to you. And for those of you who feel passionate about it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's a big part of it. Now, then you come to number 3 in my thinking of what made them different, and that is that they had so much fun. I can't tell you how many times I saw Walter out in the reception area in our big open space office dancing. One day he was doing the Charleston with one of the patients who knew how to dance the Charleston. One day he was doing the tango. Seriously, another day. He was always dancing. He was always having fun, teasing, doing little magic tricks, little silly things, saying silly things to the patients, to the parents, enjoying this staff, fooling around and teasing with Tack Mayfield, who a lot of you may know or know of, who worked with him for some 40 years. So fun was a big part of it. I can't remember a meeting that I attended of the FOR, Foundation for Orthodontic Research, or AAO, or any of the meetings that I attended where Ricketts was there, that he didn't sing into the mic with beautiful, beautiful voice, but most of all, fun. Laughing, enjoying. This is something that made them different. And then there was something else. They were always trying. They were trying new things. They were trying to learn what they already did better. They were trying to get something to work. You have a lock broken on the office door? Let me tell you something. Walter Doyle was right there taking that thing apart and trying to figure out how to put it back together. Sure, you could have a locksmith come fix it. Sure, you could have a new one and just put it in. Absolutely. But he was always trying to learn something new, to figure something out, and to make something better. And the two of them, Ricketts and Walter, both were very, very involved in trying to do anything that they could do. And then finally in loving. Both of them were great loves. Great loves of people. Great loves of their neighbors, their family. Both of them happened to like women quite a bit. They loved relationships with women, with friends, with family, with the people around them. They so each appreciated that. So now when you put all that together, look at what it does for you. It gets you some ideas. It gives you some ideas of how you can be like they were and make life so great in dentistry. These were both men who went to dental school back at a time when everyone learned to do everything well. Walter, I remember, would do a crown just fantastically, even 20, 30 years into his practice, because he got so good at it. He could do something that was new and technique-wise sensitive and learn it, work at it, learn it, and do it. He didn't typically do those different things. He mostly really focused on orthodontics as the time went by, the years went by, but he stayed competent in every area in which he had learned to be competent and excellent, and always went for excellence. So you can do that. I've listed off several things for you. 1, lifelong learning. 2, passion. 3, fun, having fun in what you're doing. 4, trying, always trying. And 5, loving. And where does it bring us? To my wonderful, happy words that I love to say and hear every day. In every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. Every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day in every way, I'm developing more and more faith, more and more trust. You can learn from these two guys. Let me tell you. You have a great day, doctor. I send you love. Signing off.